Hey everybody, I'm Ryan, this is The Will to Make, and today I'm going to show you how I built this shoe rack. Currently, this is the state of how our shoes are stored by our door, and I want to do something about it. So I started off by making the two legs first. I cut down 2 pieces of 2x4 for the feet. Then I cut down 2 pieces of 1x4 for the legs. I needed a notch cut out of both feet so that the leg could slide inside it, so I measured out where these notches needed to be. I then drilled through the center of the notch to allow me to slide the scroll saw blade through it. The notches could then be cut on the scroll saw. I made sure to stay close to the line to get the best fit for the leg. Once these notches were cut, I rounded off the tops of both of the legs and the feet. I just used the lid of a bowl to mark out my curves. These could then be cut using the bandsaw. Now before assembly, I went ahead and sanded everything down to 120 grit. Also, I will have links to all the tools and materials I use in this video in the description below, so please check it out. I needed to drill holes through the side of the feet to allow me to screw into the legs. So I marked out the center of the board and marked out for 2 holes on each foot. I used a Phillips screwdriver to make a starting point for the bit. This will keep it from wandering when starting the hole. Over on the drill press, I drilled the holes using a Forstner bit just a little bit bigger than the head of my screws. I also only drilled about 1 inch deep. Now using some wood glue and screws, I attached the legs to the feet. I used a speed square to ensure the legs were straight. The legs could then be set aside and I started on the 3 shelves. At the miter saw, I cut down 3 pieces of 1x4. These will be split into 3 pieces each, giving me 9 pieces that will be what hold the slats together. I then cut 8 more pieces of 1x4 that will be split into 3 each as well, giving me 24 slats. Before I cut these down, I decided to sand them all down now, which should save me time later on when they are smaller and would be harder to sand. First ran all my pieces through the table saw to clean up one edge. Then my smaller pieces can be cut down to 9 3/4 inch pieces with a cleaned up edge against the fence. My slats could also be cut down, but they were cut to 1 inch. After running them through the table saw, the edges were very sharp and splintery, so I quickly sanded them down by hand just to break the harsh edges. I laid out my 9 smaller pieces to mark out where the slats will go. They were all 1 inch apart. Now that I knew where the slats would sit, I drilled holes in the center of each mark. I also needed to drill 2 holes through the side of 6 of these boards. This is where I will screw the shelves into the legs of the rack. Once all my holes were drilled, I used a countersink bit on all the holes. This will allow the head of the screw to sit beneath the surface of the board. Now the shelves can be assembled. I laid 1 slat out and screwed my smaller board down to it. I can then screw down another slat on the other side. I then went to the other side and screwed another board down to the 2 slats. Using a speed square, I made sure the shelf would be square. Once I knew it would be square, I could screw down the rest of the slats for the shelf. The center board could then be screwed down as well. I used a clamp on some of these boards that had twisted a little while being cut on the table saw. Now I needed to add a lip to the front of the shelf, so I marked out where I needed to drill some holes through the bottom. Again, I countersunk these holes as well. Then using glue and screws, I attached the front lip. I used a clamp to ensure that the lip was flush with the front board. Where these two pieces met, there were a couple of gaps, so I mixed up some wood glue and sawdust to fill these in. Once it was dry, I could sand the front down, giving me a nice flat front. I also sanded over all the harsh edges that I hadn't previously sanded. For finishing, I sprayed on multiple coats of spray polyurethane. I made sure to get really good coats on the front, since they will be seeing tons of dirt and water from the bottom of our shoes. I wiped off all the dust from the legs and gave them 2 coats of white paint as well. Now for the final assembly. I started by marking on each leg where the bottom of each shelf will sit. The front marks were about an inch lower than the back, which will give each shelf a slant. Then I could take my bottom shelf and set it in place and screw it down. I then flipped it over and screwed it down to the other leg. The second shelf could then be installed in the same way, but once I got one side in, I flipped it and got a long clamp to clamp the 2 legs together, sandwiching in the shelf so I could adjust it and screw it down. The same was done for the upper shelf. And with that, this project was complete. I love how this turned out, and it cleans up our shoe problem by our door. No more rows of shoes along the wall. Please leave a comment of what you'd like to see next, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.